Calgary is one of the most unlivable cities, yet it is a city that you constantly see propaganda about all over Canada, and it has also been voted, ironically, one of the best places to live in the world. Now, here's the reality with Calgary, and you really need to talk about the reality when you're talking about places, because when you actually live in a place, you experience the reality of living there, the day-to-day reality of living in that place. And when it comes to Calgary, it has just become absolutely unlivable. And the reason that it has become unlivable is the smoke, in my opinion. The smoke is something that isn't talked about right now. In Calgary, they're having smoke, and it's May when I'm making this video. And you know, there'll be lots more smoke throughout the summer. The thing is, the type of smoke that Calgary is getting and the toxic particulates in that smoke, which is mainly comprised of PM 2.5, is absolutely awful for your body. It's damaging beyond belief, and it's a carcinogen, and it gets into your bloodstream through the lungs. It gets past all the defenses, your bronchi, in your lungs itself, the mucous membranes. It gets past all of that and into the bloodstream, and it gets into every cell of your body, and it's a carcinogen. It's a class 1 carcinogen, and you're having this smoke in Calgary for a lot of the year, and it is one of the main reasons, in fact, that we're actually leaving. Now, there's numerous other reasons. Cost of living is just out of control. The weather is just terrible there all the time, you know, because it's either smoke or snow, and the winters are tough. They're really, really long. When you really think about smoke, it's your health you're talking about. So, you know, it really pisses me off. It pisses me off massively. All these people online that are constantly saying Calgary is the best place to move to, you know, it's the most conservative province, and they're bigging it up. And then you dive into their channel description, and guess what? They're a real estate agent. A lot of them are getting smarter at it though, and they're making it less clear that they're actually a real estate agent. They're actually just profiting off selling Alberta and Calgary as a complete lie, and they may even believe what they are saying, because there is a lot of hysteria about Alberta. If you were in that industry, you could easily believe it. The problem for me is that there's not enough information and not enough people know about how bad the smoke is. So we've lived in Calgary for years, and during our time in Calgary, there's been 1 year that didn't see a lot of smoke. And when I say a lot, I mean for more than 4 or 6 weeks where air pollution is really, really high. And the thing is, I have an app that I use called IQ Air. It works anywhere, and with that app you can basically see what the air pollution is like all over the world, and you can compare, and you will see that Calgary has high concentrations of PM 2.5, which is this class 1 carcinogen, and people are poorly educated on this. Because the clutch to the matter is, cancer rates are going to skyrocket in the next couple of decades. It's sad, but it's just becoming so unlivable to live there, and most people aren't going to realize, because you see, the wildfires have only really been a thing of the past decade. So the impacts of that are going to be felt over the coming 2 decades. It's not going to be immediate. Cancer rates are already higher in places like Alberta and Calgary in particular than other major cities in Canada. They're making it out to be this utopia, and I think it's complete bullshit. And that's why I'm making this video, because it does annoy me that people are profiting off other people and lying. They're lying about it, because you know what, the fact is, sure, Alberta can be a great place to live if you have a family. I don't really see the idea of living in a place, winter is 6 to 8 months of the year, guys. I mean, it snowed twice in May in Calgary. So winter is long, like the chance of snow is high. And even now, right now, in the middle of May, the overnight lows are near negative temperatures. They're only just slightly positive, like 1-2 degrees, and we're in the middle of May. So, you know, a lot of people will say, well, Luke, you know, Calgary is not winter for 6 to 8 months. It's an exaggeration. And no, what I'm saying is, when you look at the temperatures, average temperatures, when you look at the chance of snow, when are the leaves on the trees, for example? The leaves are on the trees only for like 3 months and then they're gone again. A lot of people are moving to Calgary because the real estate bubble and the hysteria around that. People think it's cheaper. And the unemployment rate in Alberta has really started to pick up now. And a lot of people are gonna burn their fingers touching a hot stove. And it's the unfortunate reality. And the reason is because it's just such an unlivable city. It is the most unlivable place I have ever actually lived. You can gloss over little things like the smoke and you can call them little things, but then when you get there, you're gonna see that it is far from a little thing. So I just really wanted to tell you about this, and I apologize for all the noise and the dog barking over there. It's Friday night in Casco Viejo, and you can see the traffic. Lots of people coming in to party. There's a rooftop bar right down there. So anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, I'd highly recommend that you check out that video there. I will see you in the next one.